What's up guys, and welcome to the channel. It's Ioana here, founder and CEO of Supwell. Today we're continuing our series on those best marathon training shoes for those fall 2023 races and the best training shoes in general. So if you're not training for a marathon, maybe you're training for a half, stick around, grab some popcorn, grab some Noon electrolytes. This video is still for you. And today we're gonna be diving into the three stripes, that big old brand from Germany, Adidas. One of the best in the game right now when it comes to those fast training shoes. So I'll let you know the best daily trainer, Speedwork shoe, recovery running shoe, long run shoe, and race day shoe. If you like these types of videos, these in-depth analysis and hands-on videos, go ahead and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. So first up, we got the daily trainer, and from Adidas, the best is going to be the Adizero SL. Now, this is one of the most underrated shoes on the market. It's not flashy, it's not sexy, but it is very reliable, comfortable, and if you use it correctly, peppy and responsive. So in here, it has a full-length bed of this light strike foam, which is a firmer EVA. And then up here in the forefoot, if you see through this hole here, there's a little puck of Light Strike Pro, which is the same foam that's in the Takumi Sen and the Adios Pro 3 Racer. This shoe is gonna have a nice responsive feel. Once the Light Strike foam, which is the EVA, breaks in, it's really soft actually, and it's a bit firm out of the box, but for me it took about 50 to 70 miles to break in, and now this is my favorite shoe. I put it up there with the Saucony Endorphin Shift 3 as my all-around favorite running shoe of the past year. Another great thing about this is it's not gonna break the bank. It's $120, and you can often find it on sale for under $100. All right, next up we got the Speedwork shoe, and from Adidas, that is going to be the Takumi Sen. Now I'm holding the Takumi Sen 8 here. In the Takumi Sen 9, they did an upper refresh. This is one of the best fast up-tempo training shoes on the market today. So it's designed as a 5K, 10K racer. It really excels for any of those marathon training repeat style workouts where you'd be going up to 2 or 3 miles repeat style sessions. I ran all of my fast training over the summer in this before I switched over to non-plated shoes, and it handles that work really well. There's a full bed of Light Strike Pro in here, and then on the bottom, you'll see these glass fiber energy rods. Another great thing about the Takumi Sen and some of the other speed shoes from Adidas is they use this Continental rubber, which is one of the grippiest compounds in the game. It's really lightweight and it adds a nice snappy feel off the forefoot. Next up, we got the recovery running shoe. So after those hard workouts, you're gonna wanna take it easy, do some chill running around the neighborhood. Now from Adidas, the shoe that's positioned to do this type of work is the Prime X Strung. Now that bad boy costs $300, and the second edition, which just came out, has gotten mixed reviews. So I'm a bit hesitant to recommend that without having it on my own feet. What I will recommend is the Adizero SL. This can do those slower types of runs really comfortably. Not every daily trainer can do faster runs and slower recovery running, but this one really can. And if you like something that's a bit more structured, that's not gonna be super soft, like an Asics Nova Blast or an Asics Gel Nimbus 25, then the Adizero SL will be a good option for those recovery runs as well. You could also go for something like the Adidas Ultra Boost Light. That's designed more as a casual shoe, but in the light edition, it does have some more traditional running flair to it. So if you want a big old stack of that boost foam, you can check that out. Alternatively, what I would actually recommend here is something like the Saucony Triumph 20. Now it uses this Power Run Plus foam, which is almost a derivative of that Adidas Ultra Boost compound. So it's gonna give you a very similar feel as this old school Adidas Ultra Boost shoes, but this Power Run Plus, that beaded TPU, is a bit lighter and bouncier. So if you wanna save a few bucks, get the last year model version, the Triumph 20, and it will pair really nicely with this Adizero SL if you get this as your daily trainer. Now this is kind of the one area in the Adidas lineup where there's not a great option. So I'm hoping they come out with a max cushion recovery style or comfort oriented shoe. They have the Adistar, they have the Solar Glide, they have the Ultra Boost Light, but none of them are really hitting the mark for competitive endurance runners to be those easy day option shoes. Till then, Adidas, I'll be recommending the Saucony Triumph. Next up, we have the long run shoes. So while Adidas doesn't have a great traditional recovery running comfort oriented shoe, they have positioned the Boston 12 as that awesome high mileage training option in their lineup. Now the Boston 12 uses a dual foam construction where it has a top layer of Light Strike Pro foam, which is that bouncy race day compound, and a bottom layer of that Light Strike foam. It's almost like they took these two shoes and mashed them together. So on the heel, you'll have the stability that you get from a shoe like the Adizero SL, and then in the forefoot, you got the nice bouncy responsiveness that you have from the Takumi Sen. So let's see. Like that. I mean, that's basically a Boston 12 right there. So this is going to be a really good option for those longer runs where you're going to be on your feet for a while. It does have those energy rods to reinforce the platform, add a bit more snap. And while it's not as fun feeling as a shoe like the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3, it is going to have a more controlled, nimble ride that feels a bit tamer at those slower paces. All right, last we got the race day shoe, the king of your marathon training rotation. And from Adidas, that is going to be the Adizero Adios Pro 3. This is one of the best marathon racing shoes out there. You'll often see it up there on those world major race podiums right next to the Nike Vaporfly. Evans Chebet won the 2023 Boston Marathon wearing this shoe. It's a great all-around racing shoe. In the Pro 3, we see a really thick stack of that Light Strike Pro, similar to what we have in the Takumi Sen, and that overall construction is going to be really similar to this, except just a much thicker foam underfoot and a bit of a different upper. If you like the way that the Takumi Sen feels, you will love the Adios Pro 3. It's a bit on the denser, a little bit firmer side than that Nike Zoom X that we see in the Vaporfly, but paired with those carbon fiber energy rods, it's gonna have a really nice, responsive, bouncy feel. All right, guys, so there you have it. Those are the best Adidas shoes for marathon training right now. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe. As always, thank you for liking, thank you for watching, and I'll make sure to keep you up to date on the latest and greatest in the world of performance running.